What is up, guys? It's Tom here and welcome to a brand new Liverpool transfer news update video. And that has been a big development in the Virgil van Dijk transfer saga, and this summer just gets more and more interesting. The Daily Echo, Southern Daily Echo newspaper, which is a Southampton based newspaper, broke an article 3 hours ago saying that Southampton asked the Premier League to investigate an illegal approach from Liverpool for Virgil van Dijk. This has come after, news were coming yesterday that Van Dijk wants to move to Liverpool, and Van Dijk has personally spoke to Jurgen Klopp, or the newspaper said that Jurgen Klopp had a big say in the Van Dijk transfer, and Southampton are saying that Liverpool didn't make an official bid. I don't think that Liverpool will be, punished by a points deduction, but this will delay the transfer. I don't think it will prevent the transfer from happening, but surely it's Liverpool and Jurgen Klopp are not that stupid not to know the rules. Of course, transfers are done usually, officially with the clubs after, the club's representatives spoke to the agent of the player, because there is no point putting in an official bid for a player if the player doesn't want to come. So it's common practice around football. If you appreciate all these transfer updates and transfer news that I'm bringing you throughout the summer, please leave a like on this video, it would really help me out. And of course, tell your Liverpool friends about my channel. I would love to have more of you guys watching these very interesting transfer videos. I love making them. And if Southampton are so mad that, there is no bidding war between Chelsea, Man City and Liverpool, they should report Man City and Chelsea as well, but because they also asked Van Dijk's agent whether Van Dijk would be interested in a move. And the article said that Southampton are understood to be very mad after a raft of stories from Liverpool connected journalists appeared at the same time yesterday afternoon, stating that Van Dijk wanted a move to Anfield. And I guess they are also mad because there are no bidding war coming, because Van Dijk said that he wants to come to Liverpool, and basically Chelsea and Man City, won't bid higher because of this. And maybe Southampton also want to show their fans that they do everything they can to keep their big players, because they did the same when Liverpool signed Nathan Clyne. Before the Nathan Clyne transfer, Southampton reported Liverpool the same way to the Premier League, and nothing really happened apart from couple of articles. The Liverpool in the end eventually signed the player, so I'm hoping that Liverpool will sign Van Dijk in the end. But of course this is quite scary for Liverpool fans. I got a big shock when I read the news. So continuing with the article, it also said, with many of the stories also containing the line, and here is where I think the Liverpool journalists made a mistake. Why included this line? So Southampton maybe are right to get annoyed and mad about this. Many of the stories also containing the line that the reason for Van Dijk's desire to join Liverpool was because of Jurgen Klopp's involvement in his recruitment, and Southampton believe it constitutes an illegal approach. If Jurgen Klopp personally spoke to Van Dijk, that's illegal, because nobody from the club's representatives can be directly involved with speaking to a player until the player's club gave permission to Liverpool to speak to the player, and until a transfer fee hasn't been accepted, you are not allowed to talk to the player. But of course, usually what happens is an agent or a Liverpool representative of some kind phones up the agent of Van Dijk and they discuss the deal. So I think Jurgen Klopp maybe indirectly were involved, in terms of he told the Liverpool representative to tell the agent that he wants Van Dijk. But surely Jurgen Klopp can't be that stupid to give Van Dijk a phone call before actually accepting, before actually Southampton accepting a transfer deal. But this is, the muddy waters of the transfer deals usually, and this is common practice around the world. This is how transfers get done usually. So let me know, guys, what do you think about this. Is it right? Is it wrong? Should Liverpool get punished? But if Liverpool should get punished, then every single club in the world, most of them certainly should get punished, because this goes on throughout the world of football with most of the transfers. I mean, imagine if only the clubs started to talk to a player only after making an official bid to his parent club. Then we would see official bids flying around every single day from all kinds of clubs, so that's not how transfers work. Also, the newspaper, the Southampton Daily Echo, said that they understand the club hierarchy met this morning to discuss what to do and have taken the dramatic measure of reporting the matter to the Premier League. The furor is also believed to have redoubled Southampton's determination to keep Van Dijk and rule out the possibility of selling the Dutch defender to Liverpool, who it is understood have not made any offer for the 25 years old. Who to believe? I'm not sure, because you know, I'm at the moment, you know, only relying on the articles put out by, you know, the Liverpool journalist and also by Southampton's you know, own newspaper. I mean the city's newspaper, not the club's. And I'm not sure how to feel about this, because you know, Liverpool might be in the wrong and we might get punished, but also on the other hand, this is usually how transfers get done. So I can't see Liverpool breaching an obvious Premier League rule, because we have done transfers numerous times with fellow Premier League clubs, with clubs all over the world, and Liverpool are a professional football club. So if we did this mistake, it would be even worse than when Sacco failed to tell Liverpool what kind of substances he's taking. So it's actually very interesting to see what will happen. Of course, some very knowledgeable Liverpool fans are saying that you know, it's kind of a pointless exercise by Southampton just to please their fans, because, you know, they did the same with Klein, they did the same with other players. And actually I found 3 very interesting articles saying that Nathan Klein is expected to sign a new deal with Southampton dating in 2015. I think I will show the pictures as well in this video. Also, another news from Southampton media saying Luke Shaw will be staying at Southampton, but so shortly after, you know, he signed for Man United. Of course, you know, we know that Nathan Klein signed for Liverpool. And also the Telegraph had a picture, had a headline: the quiet success of Southampton, who can now afford to keep stars like Sadio Mane. And not long after, Sadio Mane signed for Liverpool. So what do you think about this? Let me know in the comments below. I would love to read your opinion. Are you worried that the Van Dijk deal will not go through? At the moment, I try to give as much information for you guys as possible, but all the rest is just speculation. Most of the Liverpool fans are saying that Southampton are just making it look like they are putting up a fight to appease their fans. But of course, you know, if they can report Liverpool to the Premier League, I guess they will exercise that option, because they must be absolutely annoyed at Liverpool. Like, every year we go to Southampton and buy their best player, or one of their best players, and it's a running joke now that Liverpool should just buy Southampton, or should just buy the whole of the Southampton scouting department and instead sign the players that Southampton sign. But you know, that's also a kind of a flawed argument, because players like Mane or Van Dijk, had they come to Liverpool directly from their previous clubs instead of going to Southampton, they might not get the time to develop under less pressure, a lot less pressure at Southampton, because at Southampton you can lose a couple of games in a row and nothing really happens. As long as you stay up in the Premier League, finish in mid-table, the fans will be okay with that. But at Liverpool, even one bad game, the fans are onto you, and you don't get 3, 4, 5 months to settle into the Premier League at Liverpool. You have to deliver straight away, and this is is why I think it's a flawed argument just to buy the Southampton targets. Another very interesting news is that Liverpool are refusing to be held to ransom by Roma in pursuit of Mohamed Salah. So we already had a 28 million pound bid rejected from AS Roma, and we are saying to Roma that we are bidding 35 million next. And if you don't accept that, we won't come back with a higher bid and we will pursue other targets. And this is why I think there are news about Keita Balde, the Lazio winger, also on the radar for Liverpool and one of Jurgen Klopp's transfer targets. I think that we should pay a maximum of 40 million pounds for Salah. If we go in with 35 million, you know, why not bid for 37 or 38 million if they reject it? But anything above 40 million, it's a big no-no. So I don't think Salah is worth it. Keita could be as good a signing as Salah. And before we end the video, a very interesting article, and I will quote Jurgen Klopp, because Jurgen Klopp just dropped a huge hint that Liverpool will spend big this summer. I think we already knew that, but Jurgen Klopp said, talking to Kicker, a German newspaper, "It's easy to say what the people measure me against. Titles and trophies someday, of course, against subjective successes like Champions League participation." And he also said that I was indeed made aware last summer that you won't get a badge for a positive transfer balance, which means that he knows that Liverpool need to spend money in the summer. He also said, and this is very interesting, "We did not have a squad able to avert this January poor run at that time. We could have certainly used a new player, for instance an attacking winger, and this is why we are after the likes of Salah and Keita Balde. And we tried in the winter, but the right one was either not available for us or just not there. Liverpool are also apparently in the transfer market for a new left back to provide competition for James Milner." I think so. That last sentence wasn't a quote by Jurgen Klopp. I'm just adding that, you know, if we can maybe get in a new left back, a new centre back for hopefully Van Dijk, Naby Keita and Mohamed Salah, that would be a hugely successful transfer window. I'm a little bit disappointed that today it was announced that Kolasinac is officially becoming an Arsenal player, because I wanted him to come to Liverpool, but oh well, that's what happens, you know. He went to Arsenal on a free transfer. I think that transfer was done way before the season finished. So let me know, guys, what do you think about all these transfer news, and who do you want Liverpool to sign in the summer? Thanks for watching. See you later, guys. Goodbye.